Dr. Tom Chaney here, back with another video. In today's video, I want to give you 4 tips for eating out if you're a type 2 diabetic. So one of the things I work with my diabetics initially is I really stress to them that they need to cook and prepare their food, just because you have more control over what's going in your food, and you have more control over the quality of your food. But from time to time, it's going to come that maybe you're going out socializing, or you're traveling, and you're going to need to eat out. So I'm going to give you 4 tips in this video to help you with eating out and making better choices when you're eating out. So first thing is, what is the waiter or waitress, what do they do when they come to the table at first? They're going to get your drink order, right? So we don't want to have soda, we don't want to have alcohol. Instead of soda or alcohol, we're going to have something like sparkling water. So let's look for choices like sparkling water. Maybe put some lemon or lime in there to give a little bit of flavor. So that's your first tip right there. Instead of soda, instead of alcohol, let's do sparkling water. And then number 2, what are they going to come to the table with next? It's probably your salad, right? So they're going to ask you, what do you want on your salad? What kind of dressing? And so instead of a creamy dressing that you really don't know what's in it, we want to go with a oil and vinegar, or maybe like a vinaigrette of some kind, maybe a balsamic vinaigrette. Those would be better choices. So let's stay away from the creaminess. Let's stay away from just, we don't know what's in all of that, the other dressing. So let's stick with something simple like oil and vinegar. Let's stick to something like a balsamic vinaigrette. So that's tip number 2. Number 3, so then we move on to the entree. So the entree, they're typically going to have a different options. So let's stay away from the high carb options. So the pastas are out for sure. Instead of these high carb entrees, let's stick to something maybe, let's look for, you could even look at an appetizer and maybe get 2 smaller low carb appetizers instead of 1 big high carb entree. If you are going to get an entree, maybe look for a lean protein, and then typically they're going to have a starch on there. They may have multiple starches on there. So they may have a starchy veggie, and they may even have a starch like rice or potatoes. So we want to eliminate the starches and then substitute, instead of the starches, let's get another veggie. So maybe they give you broccoli. Let's say you're just going to tell them that that's all you want. You don't want the potato, you don't want any of the rice, you don't want any of that. You just want all broccoli and then your lean protein. Okay, so that's the entree. And then what's the last thing? So everyone's going to want to order dessert, right? Well, we want to stay away from dessert. But you don't want to be left out of the conversation, so maybe instead of having dessert, you sip on some hot herbal tea, and maybe you can enjoy your tea while everyone is having their dessert, and that will help you so that you're still part of the conversation. You socialize, but you're keeping your body cleaner. You're not putting the sugar in there. You're not putting those toxins in your body, and once again, we're making better decisions while we're out. So I hope these 4 tips help you make better decisions when you're out and when you're out at a restaurant. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any other ideas, anything that you do on a regular basis to help you make better decisions while you're out, then go ahead and leave them down below. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video.